Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. You're probably wondering what I'm doing sitting in the dark tonight. No, I'm not ready to go to sleep. I'm admiring my glowing objects. These are my Tix clocks. I love gadgets and gizmos that glow, and the Saitek Eclipse 2 is not an exception to that rule. Right now I've got it glowing purple, but it's just as easy to make it glow blue or red. If you can see that red, it's kind of dark. Purple definitely shows up the best in this particular light. This I was given an opportunity to review, and of course I jumped to the opportunity since I'm always in the market for getting a new keyboard. I've never really found a keyboard that I've fallen in love with indefinitely. For years I used the Internet Keyboard Pro from Microsoft, loved it, largely because it had a couple of extra USB ports in the back. Then I tried graduating to the Logitech Lenovo Edge, but it kept clobbering my Bluetooth settings with my Microsoft mouse. I suppose the solution to that was replacing my Microsoft mouse with a Logitech one. But I'm currently using the Enermax aluminum keyboard, which doesn't really glow unless you count the caps lock key. It's not very exciting. I don't know why people are addicted to caps locks anyway. But the Enermax aluminum keyboard also has a couple USB ports as well as audio jacks on the side. So it's a nice keyboard in general. But the issue I'm having with the Enermax now is that the keys, or at least some of them, are rubbing off. And so I was looking really to accelerate replacing the keyboard. So again, took a look at this since I love glowing objects, and having glowing peripherals is just too good to be true, I thought. And, you know, for all intents and purposes, this is a good keyboard. The keys mash the way I want them to mash. The Windows key is in the right place. It's got, well, you know, the adjustable knob in case I wanted to turn the contrast of the, or I should say brightness of the LED backlit keys up or down, but, you know, why not just keep them cranked all the way? It just goes by USB anyway. There's no external power supply. The issue I have with the Saitek, and why I'm not likely going to be able to use it in my environment, is that it's a little too thick on the vertical profile. And I've got a keyboard tray that slides in and out underneath my desk, and what makes the Enermax work is that it's very thin. The incline works quite perfectly. No wasted space on this sucker. Slides right in, and I don't hit my hands on the bottom of my desk here when I slide the keyboard in and out and type like I normally do. So it works perfectly, the Enermax. Unfortunately, though, this thing's a little too fat. But if you type with your keyboard on top of the desk, which probably isn't the best position for it, but who am I to argue, it will work out quite well. I will also note that it's almost mandatory that you put the keyboard, well, lip in front. Otherwise, again, the edges are kind of bulky and it's kind of tall. Even if you slant it with the keyboard flaps in the back, it's still somewhat of an issue, I found. This lip is absolutely necessary. The Enermax doesn't have a lip. It's got a nice slant, enough space for... You don't want to rest your palms on the keyboard ever. That's actually bad posture. But the Saitek needs this lip because it's kind of a... It's bulbous around the edges. I don't know how else to explain there's a curvature to it, if you will. But, you know, it's a nice keyboard. It is a nice keyboard. It just doesn't fit in my space, so I'm extremely disappointed because I could easily see myself switching to this thing outright. It's certainly, you know, different. I would love to have this sitting underneath my desk and glowing all the time, just because it attracts attention. You know, when the lights are out and I see nothing but glowing objects all around the room. Just love glowing objects, gadgets, and gizmos. Well, here's a question for you. What keyboard are you using? More importantly, what was your favorite keyboard of all time? Mine wouldn't be the aluminum, and it wouldn't have been that Internet Keyboard Pro. It'd have been the old IBM keyboards, the kind that went clack, 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 bang, 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 bang with every keystroke. Those just, oh, I loved the clackers. Well, at least that's what I called them. They were just great. They were awesome. They don't really make them anymore, although some people, I think, still can find them online. They basically brought them back to life or kept them alive over all these years. What's your favorite keyboard? What the keyboard do you want to buy for your next keyboard? Which keyboard are you looking forward to? More importantly, what features do you look for in a keyboard? I'd be curious to know that as well. You can, of course, leave a comment, remark, or you can email me, chris@pirillo.com. That's my email address. You can use your keyboard to type that in and send something off to me. You could also use your keyboard to type in our chat room, where we're typically talking tech 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're there. I don't know where you are. Hopefully, you'll stop by soon. I mean, you are a member of the community, whether you want to be or not, because you've listened this far into the video. You are officially a member of the community. Congratulations. You'll be getting your kit in the mail. Of course, there is no kit, and I don't have your mail address. I don't want it. It's fine. But you're, of course, like I said, welcome to say hello anytime. Whether I'm there or not, there are plenty of people there to help you or just talk with you and help you through some rough patch, driver installation, or a rough Windows patch, I should say. Anyway, we're there, and hope you are there too soon enough at live.pirillo.com. See you later.